What is up everybody, Gifford here and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the stocks that I am trading right now in my Interactive Brokers account. I am still under the weather, so bear with me, but getting straight into it, these are my current trades. This is a trading video, so yeah, we just jumped straight in. And we can see here that it's a $17,000 account, that's USD, and here is my current open position. So these are the ones we're going to go over, which is ICLR, UNH, we're not going to do Soundhound today, we're going to do Tego and NVO, and you can see it's a mixture of shares here and also options contracts. So this video is a little medium side because you do still have to understand that I'm doing options as well as shares and how these work out. But anyway, these are my cost basis. If you're familiar with Interactive Brokers, this is the layout on their trader workstation. So the first stock we're going to look at is ICLR, and we can see here this is what the current trade is. So that's the screen that was before, and this here is my own personal tracker for these stocks. So going into depth, we can see that I've got ICLR, the USD there. I'm trading with 5% of the capital in each one, and then we've got the stock price, which at this time was $177. We've got the shares that I bought, and the ATR is the average true range. So I use this calculation to determine when I should be using a stop loss, which is that number there, 167. So if it goes below that number, I will be selling. I've then calculated the loss in here. So what do we got? We've got the 10 EMA loss in there, so it's 169. If it goes below there, I sell, and then I will lose $34 in that trade. So that's how I've got it sorted. I make sure that I've got an entry and exit signal of when I'm going to sell these, so I always have a plan, and then I kind of just sit back and relax and just see what the stock does. On the other side here is where I fill in my options information if I'm doing it, but this one here is just pure shares, so no information. It's it's not filled in, and this one here just kind of copies it over in this Google Sheet. Going into the next trade, this is UNH stock, and we can see here it's the same thing. I trade only 5% of my capital, which means I can actually trade, if I wanted to, 20 positions at any one time. The reason why I have 5% is just it limits down my risks, and I don't want to blow up my account. Obviously, I'm here to get gains and slowly work through those gains for the year. I'm currently up about 20% in my portfolio, so I am actually doing pretty well. And with this new system, which I'll explain in a little bit later, it just kind of enhances and adds to what I'm doing already. So getting back into there, we can see that I bought UNH at 309, and on the right hand side here we can see that this is purely shares because there's no options data filled in. I've calculated my ATR for that point and the average true range, and that sets up my trailing ATRs, which means that will be my sell point, or what I call exit points. The shares I bought there to fit into the 835 is obviously only 3 shares because the shares are pretty expensive. Now, what did I actually do? I probably only bought 2 and a bit shares there. Interactive Brokers does allow me to buy, does it allow me? Yeah, I think it does allow me to buy sort of shares. Hang on, let's have a look. No, I did go for the full 3 shares. It mustn't allow me to do fractional shares at all. So going back into here, I've calculated my expected loss of whatever happens, and then ATR, the 10 EMA stop loss as well, and then if that goes well below there, it calculates it, and then I lose $107 on this trade. Obviously, I am not trying to lose money, I'm trying to gain money, so I expect the stock to actually be bullish and to go up. But you've got to account for what happens if the stock goes down and have an exit signal if you are trading stocks short term. So the third stock I'm into at the moment is ticker symbol Tego, and we can see here again 5%, and the stock price was $46. And this time here I did some options in it, so we'll talk about that in a minute. So here it shows how much if I want to do it in shares, and I kind of fill this out as well because while you have the options contract, you do need to track the price, the stock price, real time as well. So tracking it in options, it's not really viable, so you've still got to track the share price because that's what's telling you, that's where your indicator is when you're reading the charts. So it says here if I was trading shares, it'd be 18 shares of that at $48.29. ATR is at 1.28. I've calculated my exits here, and then I've got a stop loss of $45. That's not too bad actually, because it's pretty close to 46. So it looks like that this is a really fine margin kind of trade. And we can see here that I will roll up the 1 ATR on my option contracts if it does go and hit a target of $47. I've got the 10 EMA loss here at $44, and yeah, this is not bad actually, because it seems to be a very tight kind of window that I'm trading in here. I guess that's, it's just the way it is with the stock like this with a small price, but it's also got to do with the ATR that is being given to me there, which is just an indicator on the charts that I have set up. So the 10 EMA, I'll lose $30 if it goes less than $44 with a buy entry there. Now going over to options contracts, and we can see here that I did buy an option. The call price was $6.50, and what is the strike price? So the strike price is $40. That means that it's got a delta of 0.77 and a DTE, so days to expiry, is 28 to give me a bit of time for that stock price to shoot up. The strike price is $40, so I am trying to get it up to at least $47, $48, and I'll be making some money off the stock. Now the contracts is only 1.3. You can't buy 1.3 contracts, so I'm gonna let me have a look. Did I just buy one contract? Yeah, so right here, one contract, and the cost basis was $451. We can see here it's just got exit signals that I've got there, reminders for myself, but down here I will sell the contract. So if I bought it for $6.50, I will look to sell at about $5.20, which means an expected loss of $167 if things go south. Or if they go pretty well, then I'll be, getting some gains and then rolling this stock, and then rolling this options contract up and then taking profits, but then still be in the trade. The full stock that we want to look into here is Novo. So current trade at the moment, same thing as 5%. The stock price was at 57 when I was trading this at 15 shares. It's got options, so yeah, we won't worry about the share count there. I've got my trailing that I've already talked about. The ATR is pretty important, so that's 2.74, and we can see that the max loss if I was to sell at the 10 EMA is $49 or close to $50, right? But having a look at the option side of it, so this one here, again, I stick to pretty much close at 80 delta, and that just means that I'm not going to get destroyed by theta when it's moving in there because I am buying a option. Now the DTE is a little bit longer at 29, and the strike price is $50. Again, the reason for that is it's because it's at 80 delta, right? The buy of the call was $5.97, and if we have here, if the call drops down to $4.78, I will be selling that, and then the expected loss on that is $167 if things go really bad. So that's my max exit signal. But obviously I'm trying to get a profit, and yeah, I'm expecting the call price to increase with the share price being it's an option. So those are my current trades that I'm doing at the moment. But now let's go over to what is outlier. So it's OVTLYR, but they call it outlier. I don't know why, that's just a system. What is it? Well, it's a trading system that I followed, and it's basically 50 pages of step-by-step instructions on how to use the website that they have. It's just a website with tools, information in it, much like, if you go to Yahoo Finance, some charting tools like TradingView, but this one has a lot of back end to it with AI tools, tracking, trading, a lot of volume signals and whatnot. So it does not trade for you, it's just a tool and a website, and I'll show you that in a minute. But basically what they call it here is it's called the golden ticket trading strategy, and it's 50 pages, and basically you got to learn it, understand it, incorporate it into your own plan and how you trade, and sort of hopefully it enhances what you do. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been adding it to what I was doing, and it's just helping me be a better trader because it's opened my eyes to a bunch of new concepts that I never knew before. So what is the strategy then? Well, this is just a short video, so I can't go over everything in these 50 slides. So you're only gonna, you're only seeing a few here. But it's called the Outline 9. Basically, before trading the stock ticker that I want to, you need to consider the general market and the sector trends to help you increase your odds of making money in the trade using the website, which measures buying trend. So here is their Outline 9, and basically they're saying that when you trade into it, if you are going to 100% make money in the stock market, what you want to do is, they've broken it down that the stock price, your stock price that you're trading in, 40% of it is due to the market, 30% of it is due to its sector, and then only 30% of the actual stock moving in itself is 30% of that 100%. So in the market, you must consider its trend, its signal, and its breadth. All comes from the website. Also the sector, the fear and greed, and what they call the breadth. And then in the stock price, how's it trending, its signal, its fear and greed, and then the overlay blocks that they have in there. So just one more slide, but basically, yeah, these are just the 3 slides out of 50 that I've been talking about. So it's very brief, but anyway, it all talks about how to enter a trade and exit using their system. And this is just a bit about it. Again, it's about that market, the sector, reducing risks, and really some rules around it. So let's just quickly go into the stocks that I was talking about before. This is ICLR, and basically this is telling you that we're currently in a sell signal, because when I set that up, that was actually about a week ago. But yeah, here's the overlay 9. Hopefully you can see that, and it's just showing what 6 out of 9 is actually on. So I should have sold the stock, but I haven't. I'm actually still in it because it is trending up to me. So remember, this is just a tool. You actually do the trading yourself. So it's on you whether you want to sell. These are just indicators. Now, it's not too bad. I don't fully still trust the system. I'm still learning it, right? We're 3 months in, and I didn't do any trading with it for about 5 to 6 weeks. So it's still getting in there, and I'm still learning about it. It's not too bad, but yeah, I haven't made my final verdict yet. Obviously, I paid money to use this, but I think, you know, it has helped me understand. It's definitely helped me consider before going into a trade, just having a proper plan and not just kind of YOLOing or doing like what I was doing before and had a good feeling, I'll just throw money at it. This is a more comprehensive plan, and this is what I wanted when you pay money into a system. So right now, this is telling us that I should be selling, which I haven't, but that's okay. And yeah, lots of information in here. Don't want to explain it in this video, but it shows you that I think you do get your money's worth in this thing here. Moving on to the next stock. So this one is UNH. This one here, unlike the other one, has a buy signal at the moment. So it's telling you, hey, you should keep it. And we can see that it is another 6 out of 9 filled in here. If you want to really make money and trade with the system, they tell you to have all this 9 lit up in green. And basically, if it's not lit up in green, you just sit down and stay in cash until the indicators tell you, hey, it's ready to make money. If you want to make money and really what they call slingshot your gains, you can just wait, you know. And we have these overlay blocks here that they show you as well to say, hey, there's going to be some resistance of trying to get through this here. And yeah, it actually does work. Like you can see it here that there's lots of blocks and it got denied and goes down. So this is way more comprehensive than what I was doing before. Moving to the next stock, which is Tego. And look at Tego, man, this, I wish I got into the stock earlier, because look at it just absolutely be climbing. I have rolled the option and this is making me money. As we can see here currently, it's probably starting to get a little bit exhausted, but it's still chugging on through. It's at 5 out of 9, but it's still got a buy signal. So it's on you to decipher all these codes and, you know, these thing here, and then to obviously take in what they teach you in the course. The next one is NVO, and this one here has got, it's pretty weird. It's got a red background on it. It's 6 out of 9, but it does have a buy signal. But I'm still in this one here because I think it's got some good legs, the indicators that I've seen. So I know that was pretty fast, but in summary, these are my current open trades for this week. Now, this is a new system I've found on YouTube, and it is a paid system. I paid $300 US to have it for 1 year. And interestingly enough, the money that I got from there was actually from the overlay system itself when I was watching the free videos, and I decided to take some trades on their signals after I went through my own due diligence. So it's actually money that I already gained for myself. It's not exactly like it came out of my own money. Yeah, so that's why I decided to buy it. And I bought the system because it was kind of the same stuff that I was already before, but I didn't really know the name of it. But anyway, however, this is just additional information that I didn't know before and I do now. And it's good to use sort of this website to double check, you know, my own trades and my own plan. Anyways, that's it for me tonight. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. I know that was a little bit quick, but anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video because I have been sick and I've been away. Feel free to use any of my referral codes and hit me up on Instagram. You can follow me over there. I do a lot of posts actually during the week, every other day while I'm not on here, and it's a lot more accessible, and the market does move a lot quickly, so I post there often. These videos too take a little while, and as you can see in my background, I'm still in my, still moving into this new house. We've been here for a number of weeks now, but the trading platform I use is Interactive Brokers, Hatch Invest, Stake, and Sharesies for individual companies, and I use Investnow for index funds.
If you want to start investing, you can use any of my referral codes down below to start your own investing journey if you are from New Zealand.
It has been busy with life and recently getting sick, so I still haven't completely moved in. Our furniture is not even in yet. It hasn't arrived, even though we've ordered it a number of weeks ago. But yeah, it's all be coming, and then I'll set up a dedicated room somewhere when I have the time. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.